Hello, you guys. I decided that I'm going to do another live. So, the last live that I did, I was not anticipating it was going to be a 30-minute live, okay? So, I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so I decided what I want to do is I want to do something a little bit different, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm thinking I'm going to start doing a daily pick, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 different cards, okay? So let's go ahead and explain this. It's going to be it'll be 3 different cards that you can choose from. Well, not cards, but it's going to be these different, like, things to choose from, okay? And then when you choose, then you will go ahead and see what that says for that group, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. Let me see here. I was just thinking about this because I noticed that I do have a sense of trailing off, as I normally do. I do trail off very often, quite often. So I thought maybe it'd be easier if we did like where you guys get to choose your different groups. So right now, let me get this out. I have these in a little box right here. Okay. So I'm going to do this. So what it is we're going to have the 3 options. Remember the little pieces of art that I made? So you get to choose one, okay? It's called daily pick, or we'll call it like quick pick. So you quickly pick. So if you watch it after it's recorded, I'll go ahead and leave like the time. I'll try to see if I could leave a timestamp, because that's what typically I could do like on YouTube and stuff. But I kind of want to see how it'll work on here. Hi. Yeah, I want to see how it's going to work on here for us to do it. Okay? Are you excited? So we're going to go ahead and see. Okay, this is our group 1. This is our group 2. And this is our group 3. Okay? So the video might be like, like 15 minutes long, but all of them are like 5 minutes. You're only going to look at your 5 minutes, right? It's going to be like that, or less, or more or less, okay? So we're going to go ahead and look at them, and we're going to look at what is your guys's motivation specifically per group, okay? And we'll see how this one is different to the collective one that I do where it's only one, right? So we're going to try to see what the difference is between these and that, okay? I want you guys to kind of reflect on it. So you're going to choose again. This is 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to choose which one you want, okay? We're just looking at the motivation manifesto with it. What's going to be your motivation for today, for the next 24 hours, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and start off with 1, okay? So 1 first. So we're going to go ahead and look at the motivation manifesto. I think I'll do all 3. I'll do the motivation manifesto, the power thought cards, and the empathic oracle. I'm just going to do a quick pick. It's the quick pick, okay? So right now, I'm going to go ahead and do the quick pick. Okay. We're only doing 1 because I'm trying to make it quick. And then we are going to go to the power thought cards from Louise Hay. Okay. Quick pick, quick pick, quick pick. I'm seeing thunder. Well, I'm feeling thunder. I'm seeing lightning. This is something to do with bright ideas. It's a bright idea. having a bright idea about something. Sparks. Ideas, sparks is what I'm feeling for this group. This is group 1. So let's go ahead and let's see here. We have, I am at peace with my sexuality. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. This is about finding what you love about yourself. Okay, some of you guys may have been dealing with a lot of self-worth and a lot of loving yourself and being okay with yourself. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to hurry up. This is the Empathic Oracle. Hello. Yes, what is it? Oh, hi. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and go with the Empathic Oracle. And this is going to be about you guys, group 1. Okay. I am seeing future. This is about the anxiety of future. Like, the anxiety of future. This is the anxiety of what is to come in your future. So you may be worried about what's going to happen in the future with something. I'm feeling that this is also tied to business, but it's really tied to self-worth. Maybe some of you guys have a thing where it's like your worth, like your self-worth is based on how successful your business is. Some people are like that. This is saying not to do that. This is saying not to do that. You can accept yourself regardless of your income, if you understand what I mean. We have the great joys in life come when we are spontaneous and authentic while engaging in activities we care about. And the great miseries come when too many days stack up where we are conforming and posing while doing things we have no passion for. Dropping the old and pursuing what you're passionate about. Pursuing what you were made to be. What you have inside of you that is beautiful. Because we all have something unique and different and beautiful about ourselves, that we can share that part of ourselves with the world. And this is about, in your future, what do you want your future to look like? Do you want it to look like right now, where you're maybe conforming to a job that you don't like, or where you're sort of not, you're passionless? And it's saying, once you embrace who you are, instead of looking at what your job is to give you a sense of fulfillment or a sense of what you're worth, you look at what you are, who you are, know you're worthy, and then look at the job aspect of it. Make it flip, you guys. So some of you guys, it's like you're looking at it the opposite. Instead of looking at, this is me, I'm worth this, and let me go pursue my passions. Some of you guys could be doing the opposite and doing, okay, this is how much money I made, this is how much I'm worth. It's like, no, you got to do it the opposite. You got to look at what you have to offer the world, and then bring that out. And when you bring that out, everyone will see your worth, because they're going to see that you're doing this in an authentic manner on your own. And it's it might not be on your own, of course, we all need help with things, but it's going to be like, they're going to see how you bring things into fruition in your way. Okay, you guys? So now we're going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. So if you guys missed it, we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. So I'm having you guys do a quick pick, and once you do the quick pick, we will do the draw for your group. Okay, I'm trying something a little bit different. I did do the collective reading. If you want to look at that, you could just scroll down on the page and you can see the collective that I normally do. I did it earlier today. So With this one, this is number 2, which is the eye. I feel like saying all-seeing. This is about, this is connected to the collective one, which was illumination. Okay. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead and see. I think all of them may tie to the collective as well. So here we go. We're going through the Louise Hay Power Thought cards for those who picked number 2. Okay. So if you picked number 2, this is your, this is yours. This is for you. I'm seeing somebody doing a little girl's hair by the window. And I see her putting, like, it's like a mom, and she's putting, like, the hair things over her. Wow. It's hard. This is something that has to do with being in a knot. Something being in a knot. This is also talking about I cannot. I want to say it like that, too. I don't like saying it like that because I don't like saying cannot. I don't like that word. But we'll go ahead and go with it. It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. Instead of looking at your limits, look at yourself as limitless. Okay? And looking at the abundance in yourself. Okay? So here we have, you see how her hair is even done? And it was like, to me, the hair kept really sticking out to me. It's valuing yourself. The other ones the other one was similar with valuing yourself. But this is feeling comfortable enough to look at your flaws. It's a different message. It's talking about being comfortable in your flaws. We all are going to have flaws. So you can't say, I'm perfect or whatever. We're not perfect. Everybody's always a work in progress. And we're all beautiful, different walks. We're from different walks of life. We're beautiful works of art that rhythmically, like that. It's a flow. There's a flow to you guys, group 2. I feel like this is you guys looking within yourself with ease. It's just ease. So here we go. We have love was never absent. Oh, this was from the collective too. Love was never absent from our lives. It is not bound in our hearts or in our relationships, and thus it is not capable of being owned or lost. We have allowed our awareness of love to diminish. That is all. So you guys are highly resonating with the collective reading that we did. You may want to scroll down if you haven't looked at that one. You may want to scroll down and look at that one. It's about a 30-minute long video. I was trying my best to make smaller videos. That's why I did this one. But yeah, this is feeling safe and ease. There's an ease to looking at yourself when it comes to love. And there's also an ease of feeling accepting of love. You could be accepting someone's love because I feel like she's holding on to this flower like she deserves it. And she's very calm when she's doing that. This is accepting love. It's a different message than the collective. This speaks of accepting love. Sometimes that's hard. It's hard sometimes. I know that. I feel it. I almost want to like cry. This is the empathic oracle. Okay. Surrender. This is surrendering. This is finally accepting love. This is surrender. Surrendering and being able to accept love. And that is group 2. So in case you missed the other part, I am doing group by group to make quick picks. The object of this is so that way they are faster and you just go to the part that pertains to you. So this was group 1, this was group 2, and now we're going to group 3. Okay, so group 3 for your next 24, we're looking at the Louise Hay Power Thought cards. Okay, you guys, let's see how this goes. I'm seeing somebody sitting on a recliner, like a chair, recliner. It's brown. It's a bark. It's a dark brown recliner, but the bark is like the color. It's like that bark brown. You know that bark, like tree bark. It's like that. This is somebody's rigid attitude. Just sit there and have this attitude. That's what it's like saying. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like this is somebody you guys may be dealing with. I hope it's not you guys dealing with yourselves. But this could be somebody you're dealing with. Could be yourself. Some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie. And so here we go. We have, I love and approve myself. Yep. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. Yeah, the rigidness. So the rigidness is something that you are sitting in. It's an energy you're sitting in now. Perhaps before you were not so rigid. You were so too open and too free and too accepting of other people that you were not accepting and approving of yourself. So now it's doing the opposite. Well, you know what? I'm going to be rigid now. And we all deserve a time in our lives to experience both ends. Because when we experience one end and then we go to the other end, there's an appreciation for each side. And then we know how to bring it. We're a lot more experienced at bringing ourselves into balance with different aspects of our lives, It's not just one thing. It could be love. It could be self-love. It could be the way we love other people. It could be the way we conduct ourselves in business. It could be anything. But it's going from one extreme to another. And I feel like it's going from like this pushover to like rigid thinking now, and then you're going to come to this conclusion of balance. That's what I feel for this group 3. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at the motivation manifesto for you guys. We just went through the Louise Hay for you. I'm doing a 3-group quick pick. I'll be posting this next. The collective one, which is for everyone, is already posted. If you scroll down. I see a woman at a fairground and she's painting a little girl's face, like an animal face on there. You know when you take your kids to like a fair or carnival and then they paint on the kid's face? It's like that. And I see that it's like painting a tiger. It's like I'm seeing a tiger. Doesn't the drawing kind of look like it reminds me of a tiger? I never thought about that. And I've made it. But I made it like that so that way you could take it in any kind of way. There is light all around. There is much to be grateful for in this seemingly dark world. And so all we must do is pull out our gaze from the shadow and look to the ocean of divine light and grace in which we are blessed to live. This is talking about looking at all aspects. I hear fearlessly. Okay? So some people, if you were a pushover before and now you're learning how to be more stern, you may have in the past felt maybe a little scared or some kind of a sense of fear regarding you treating other people with a rigid attitude. Sometimes we need to have our defenses up, okay? It doesn't mean we always have to, but we need to learn a balance of when to. And I know all of us struggle with that. I struggle with that sometimes. So it's a balance. I feel like this is somebody learning a new skill in that. Learning how to go from being, okay, I'll do it, to what do I want to do? Do I want to do it? Like that. It's like that. But it's in a positive light. I feel like this person needed to do that. They needed to experience the other end to understand how to use that power. Because we all have different types of willpower. You know, like, what do we want to will? You know? And learning how to discern when to use it and how to use it for the greater good, for everyone, not just for you, but for everyone, like that. This is a very good lesson. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. There's going to be a sense of fulfillment with it. We already just did this too. I don't feel like it's an accident. You know, this is the second time too. When I did the original one, I pulled what I normally choose later, and I chose it earlier. I feel like this is meant to be, because I was talking about the dualities. I was talking about, oh yes, Emmanuel, I am back at it again. This is talking about dualities. This is talking about somebody who is once on one end, not feeling enough courage to be, themselves, and then, oh, I'm happy we pulled you back collectively. And then the other end, we're talking about having that fulfillment of knowing what it's like to be on one end and now you're on the other end. That's what this one's about. And then we're going to do the final, which is going to be the empathic oracle. Emmanuel, I do have at the very underneath this video is another video that was the collective for today. And then this one is I'm doing a 3 card, like you get to pick between, you choose like 1, this is 1, 2, or 3, and then we're on the 3rd one right now. So that's how I'm just seeing the difference, so we could see what lessons we can learn and how it relates to the collective reading. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a couple together, okay? I'm seeing a couple together, like they're together. And it's talking to me about embracing the feminine and the masculine aspects of yourself, joining them together to create balance and harmony within yourself. So here we go. Gates. I feel like this is emotions that have been flooded and then stopped. Flooded and then stopped. So there may have been like this bipolar aspect of emotions, because I see it like that. Like it's like going forward, stop, forward, stop. It's like that. And with this is talking about the gates. Instead of it being like a dam, you know how a dam is like it'll like stop all this water from gushing. And I feel like some of you guys have done that, where it's like you've released some of the dam and you're like crying, or you're super angry, or it's emotions. Emotions don't have to be crying, it could be anger too, but it's like a overwhelming of emotion, and then you shut it, and then there's no emotion coming out. So it's either a lot or nothing, it's like that. And I'm feeling like now it's smooth. It's learning how to just let things ride. Let it flow in a natural balance. That's what this is. And I think that's because you experienced the dualities of it. Going from, some of you guys, it's overcoming being passive and being aggressive, and then learning how to have compromise in a healthy way, so that way you can have infinite possibilities in your future of what you want to do with your life, like that. That's for you guys, group number 3. Thank you guys for joining me, and I look forward to doing your guys's read for tomorrow. Again, 10 o'clock. I did the collective, and then I did this one to kind of break it down to 3 different groups. So you guys can check these out. If you guys like both of them, let me know in the comments, and I will make sure that I do both instead of just the collective. Okay? So just let me know, and I'll get on to making sure I do that. Okay, if not, I'm just going to do the collective. But if you like it, I'll do both. Okay? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys have a fantastic 24. Bless.